Okay, now I need to move you all out of the way so I can read my notes. Okay, here we go. The power of picking your own peculiarity, or why you should listen to your 15-year-old self. It turns out that 15-year-old me was wise beyond her years. I did doubt her for a while, though. My mom recently told me that in high school, people made fun of her for having big lips. That seems silly now that things like plumping lip gloss, lip injections, and Angelina Jolie have risen in popularity. But that was her experience. That's what kids decided to pick on her for. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. It made me stop to think, what was my thing? What was the thing that kids picked on me for? Maybe I got called four eyes a few times in grade school. When I was in 5th grade, we had our first little sex education seminar, and everyone was given a gift bag with a stick of deodorant, Teen Spirit, I assume, given the year, and some sample packs of Clearasil. As the only one in our class who was actually starting puberty, some boys very thoughtfully pulled their zit cream and left it piled on my desk. So I guess it was my bad skin. Within a couple of years of that incident, I started dyeing my hair. At first, my mom let me use the box dye and crazy spray-on colors from the drugstore. In 8th grade, I wanted to be goth, so I dyed my hair black. When I decided that I wanted to try blonde instead, a trip to the salon was necessary to strip the black out. By high school, I was using Manic Panic or Punky Color to get really bright and wild colors. I wore weird clothes to match, vintage pajama tops, slips as skirts, Doc Martens. I had an outfit consisting of silver dress pants and a shimmery silver shirt. One kid told me I looked like a candy wrapper. I thought I looked like I belonged in a Smashing Pumpkins music video. I realize now that I was picking my own peculiarity. Subconsciously, I must have realized that I was less likely to be called pizza face if my hair was blue. By the way, guess what kids called me when my hair was blue? Very creative, blue. In high school, I dyed my hair just about every color. Purple was my favorite. During that time, any number of adults smiled at me patronizingly and knowingly told me, "You won't always want to dye your hair weird colors. You'll outgrow it." I'd respond with adamant teenage fervor, "Yes, I will. No, I won't. I will always dye my hair purple." By the summer before college, even though I was about to start in art school, the grown-up bug bit me. I told myself that it was just because I'd be too busy in college to keep up with the roots, but secretly, I did want to start looking more mature. I dyed my hair a natural red and then let it grow out to my boring natural brown. So by the time I graduated college, I looked like this. Buh. I mean, whatever. I look nice enough, I guess. The day after graduation, I started working at my college's fundraising office. I did wear sneakers instead of dress shoes way more than was really acceptable, but I knew to keep my hair normal in case I had to interact with any of the school's big donors. I was fine with it. I had had my fun. It was grown-up time now. Flash forward to 2015. I'm still working in a fundraising office, now at an even more conservative place than my art college. I mostly stopped wearing sneakers to work. One of my coworkers had a high school-age daughter who was frequently in the office. Just like me when I was her age, she dyed her hair every color of the rainbow. I would stare longingly as she strolled past my cubicle with her hair neon green or hot pink. I wanted to tell her, "Always dye your hair, no matter what the grown-ups say." Maybe I complimented her once when we were both washing our hands in the ladies' room, but remembering how annoying both approval and disdain from adults regarding my hair had been to me, I mainly kept quiet and coveted her colorful hair. Then the pandemic hit, and I thought, fuck it. I bought a box of Tish and Snooki's Flash Lightning Kit. I grinned at the box like it was a trophy, so delighted to be using something from the makers of Manic Panic again. I was still not interested in dealing with maintaining my roots, so I decided to bleach only a section of my hair that was hidden in between the top and bottom layers on the back of my head. If I needed to hide it, I could twist it up in a clip and no one would be the wiser. Over the summer of 2020, I dyed those pieces purple, then pink. This experiment convinced me that I liked, wanted, needed crazy colored hair again, and I made an appointment at a local salon to get it done right. I spent 4 hours, and about that many hundreds of dollars, with 2 people working on my hair, bleaching, heating, washing, dyeing, cutting, blow drying, and it was worth it. It was the perfect combo of grown-up me and teenage me. My hair was long and silky and smooth, the dye was subtle and blended nicely with my natural hair. I'd figured out a way around the annoying root problem, and the best part was someone else's hands were stained with the dye. Now that this is a thing I can afford to have done professionally and maintain, now that I'm confident with the way it looks, and now that I don't really care if my employer approves or not, I don't think you can even really see it on Zoom, It seems like I might keep doing it. What's that 15-year-old me? You'll never stop dyeing your hair purple? Okay, well, it turns out you were right. My message to you is it doesn't hurt to pick your own peculiarity and never give up on your younger self.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rosalie. That was wonderful.